Hi, welcome to Cyberpunk, the game that should never be abbreviated, as that could arouse a Discord moderator. This game takes place in a future dystopian version of the USA run by greedy corporations, aka the USA. Although this version at least has cool body mods. The only body mod you can get in the current US is a few gunshot wounds and an extra 100 kilos. Sorry, 220.4623 pounds. Meet V, a mercenary looking to get rich by committing petty crimes such as armed robbery and murder. I tried to make the guy look as sickly as possible, because that's important to the plot. I also give him a mean looking scar that screams "don't fuck with me," but in reality he just got it from like chopping onions or something. Funny story somewhat related to that. I remember when me and a friend went on a camping trip once that we had planned for weeks. One day we just decided to head out, and we hiked for well over an hour to try and find a place to set up camp. When we finally find the perfect place, not 5 minutes passed before I, in my infinite wisdom, almost chopped my own thumb off. I mean, the left thumb is a bit overrated anyway. I know it's what put us on the top of the food chain, but like, come on, what am I gonna miss it for? Pressing spacebar? As it turns out, yeah, shit hurts like hell. I remember this because it was last week. Anyway, I give him a huge dick, as video games are meant to be an escape from reality. They also make him really strong, but not very smart. I decided to pick the Nomad option as my background. A fun fact about the backgrounds in this game is that, contrary to popular belief, this does absolutely nothing and is the most useless option in the entire game. V proceeds to rip off a patch, as apparently he's done with his Nomad gang. I mean, I get it. It would suck to just be in a small community where everyone smells like piss and shit and there's just fucking nothing out there in the desert. I push aside this fella and proceed to face my hand through the bonnet just to show off. When I'm done quantum tunneling, I get in and start the car. It obviously works. We are then visited by the sheriff, and he wants to talk to me for some reason. While talking to me, I avoid eye contact because confrontation is scary. He tells me that he fought in some war and was in Spec Ops. I swiftly tell him that he made that up, there's no such thing, and he's acting crazy. I then tell him to piss off and proceed to drive out of there. While driving, I notice that I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to drive past the mechanic again, which is really embarrassing, and the sheriff gets the last laugh. When going towards the tower, I crash into almost everything, and I'm not gonna lie, I may have had at least 2 drinks too strong for YouTube, and that would explain my driving. I climb the tower and use my big dum-dum strength to rip a panel off, and then I make some phone calls. I meet a guy in a trailer, he puts something in my car, and off we go. I try to run straight through the border, but they have put up barriers to prevent me. I bribe the border patrol and they let us leave. Who would have thought that 50 years in the future, the US is still corrupt? Joking. But not really. They end up tricking us and attack us anyway. A few headshots to the driver and the car explodes. Jackie explained that he was gonna rip me off, so let's be best friends. Also, there's a lizard in the box. Anyway, cue the montage. Whoa, that was quick. Anyway, 6 months later, Jackie and I are boyfriends. Because we are boys and very good friends. Also, we have a lot of sex. We end up in a garage in some random building looking for someone. I get the feeling something's not right here, as there's a black square on a table when we enter a room. Weird. I proceed to absolutely lightly bonk this guy's head into a rounded edge, which takes him out. I then find a pair of cute booty shorts that suit me very well. Me and Jackie kill a couple of guys. Well, Jackie just sort of chokes him out, so now I feel like a bad guy. I decide I'm done with stealth and continue by just opening up on the last guy and taking his gun. We enter a room and find the person we're looking for. Hey, what you watching? Did you know I would really appreciate it if you subscribe or left a like? Hell, leave a dislike. It's not like you can see him anyway. Or why not a comment like, oh my god, this is like a good video or whatever. Or wow, you're such a dumbass for chopping off your thumb like that. It gives engagement and helps grow the channel, thanks. I drop the girl off and the paramedics point their guns at me. Truly the American dream. It's not enough to put you in crippling debt, now they can shoot you too. A job well done, I would say. And me and Jackie hop into my car. However, we get followed by a van and they open fire on us. Here dude, take this L. After that encounter, we approach the bridge that lowers your frame rate. Truly terrifying stuff. Jackie drops me off and takes my car. I go to bed, and when I wake up, he calls and says he's got some work for us. But more importantly, check out this nice shirt I found to go with my shorts. I go to talk to some guy with a robot and he asked me if I wanna fight it. That's the dumbest question I've ever gotten. Of course I wanna fight it. The robot didn't stand a chance, and when I beat it, these 2 buff guys start walking towards me and I get scared. I go and talk to Jackie and he tells me I need to speak to some fat guy. So I immediately don't do that and decide to head to the doctor instead. Once there, I get some new eyes and a new hand. Just to speed things up a bit, as I still have like 30 gigabytes of footage to sift through. I'm gonna go through it real quick. First, I meet up with Fat Guy. Fat Guy introduces me to Military Mommy. I look at the anti-homeless bench, I hit a fat chick, and I learn all about horrors beyond human comprehension. So that was like 2 hours in a few seconds. Anyway, I use my new knowledge to find out information regarding the purpose of Fat Guy's contract. I need to find a biochip, and it's hidden in this room. So I find the location of the chip and continue watching these people. I don't know why. I say thanks dude and head out of there. I've got more important things to do. I steal a smart car as it's really an unappreciated piece of machinery, and it's a real chick magnet. Off to go see military mommy. I call her up and she's immediately playing hard to get, but just wait till she sees my sick ride. She'll be absolutely soaking. Ignore my driving. You could say I'm about to go rizz her up. Nice bit of Zoomer slang for you. So now that I got the Zoomer's attention, now that I lost the Zoomer's attention, let's go see military mommy. I attempt to do a nice drift to impress her, but fails by the hand of God. I finally meet her and I'm about to shake hands, but this huge guy stops me. Must be her boyfriend. She then interrogates me, and I know there's a large man restraining me, but still, kinda hot. I receive a credit card to buy a robot needed to steal the chip. When they leave, they hit my smart car. Breaks my heart. I meet up with Jackie as we get ready to head into the headquarters of a dangerous gang. What could go wrong? Hey, I'm somewhat of a dum-dum myself. Dum-dum offers me some drugs, and you should never do drugs. However, drugs are also expensive, so if someone offers them away for free, they're either laced with fentanyl, or they're just like a cool dude. So take my chances. They show off the bot, and the boss enters. I proceed to take the big girl out, so yeah, everything went wrong. So Jack and I need to shoot our way out. I try to be stealthy and proceed to throw a grenade. I find this guy who's locked in a room, and while looking for a way to release him, did you know that sometimes when girls fart, it can travel forwards and into them? Fascinating tidbit my girlfriend decided to share whilst I was recording this. Yeah, it was weird. I found the keypad to the room as it was right beside the door, and decided to hack it. I talked to the guy and release him. After some more rootin', tootin', hacking and slashing, we finally make it out. I'm then unfortunately greeted by this little rat guy instead of military mommy. Guess my chances are ruined. Next I begin driving towards a club, crashing into everything on the way. I can't even blame this on anything, I'm just a bad driver. I then get chased by some gang members and need to escape. Instead of escaping, I simply blow their car up. If it works, it works. I make my entrance with style, and together with Jackie, I head inside. After having some drinks, this big fella stands awkwardly behind us. He escorts us to a room where a fat guy and bald lady waits for us. I immediately start grabbing shit. A bunch of boring talk ensues, and oh look at that, we're in a cab now. We get to the hotel and instantly I spill the beans on over there. I know it's not the real purpose, but still. I decide to head to the bar, and there I tell this guy he's had too much. When he walks away, however, I notice he's got 3/4 pants on, and I gotta say, a respectable choice as it provides breathability while remaining appropriate in a business environment. We get to the hotel room, and Jackie sets up the robot while I'm entertaining myself. I take control of the robot and start moving through rooms, tricking housekeeping, then eventually reach my target. We take the elevator up to where the ship is at, and I proceed to take everything, eat the rich and all that. I find a lizard, so I guess your background has some effect on the story, as V and Jackie reminisce about when they were lizard smugglers that one time 6 months ago. After I'm done looting, I decide to start opening the safe, but we get unexpected visitors. What could go wrong? Everything goes wrong as the guy we're robbing decides to speed up his inheritance. I loot the old man, the bald lady dies, and we make our escape. We survive the fall, but Jack is hurt, and the ship is damaged. I'm sure we'll both be fine. He slots the ship in his neck hole, and we begin searching for an exit. While sneaking through the hotel, I hack some guy's eyes to turn him blind for a few seconds while I take out the other one. It obviously doesn't work, and I'm stupid for thinking it would. Clearly the guy had the eyes that don't go blind. However, after a sick knife throw, he's history. I then pick up from this wall, and everyone knows where I am instantly. We continue to shoot our way out, and it was so exciting, you should have seen it. I get in the cab through the door closest to me, forcing Jackie to run all the way around, because I'm the main character. I shoot down some drones to escape, but Jackie isn't looking too hot, and the dumb robot refuses to go against his programming to help him. The vibe takes a massive nosedive as Jackie passes. Rest in peace King, and shout out to his family. As I enter Fat Guy's room, I immediately try to throw grenades, because we all grieve in different ways. Fatso over here tells me I done goofed as the Emperor is dead. I tell him, nah dog, nothing ever happens, and decide to wash my hands. When I'm clean, I smash the mirror making my hands bloody again. As I have played this before, I know what comes next, so I try to juke the big girl, but he clotheslined me instantly. I get shot in the head, no biggie. Whoa, title card, and now I'm a rocker boy. I commit some light terrorism as Ted Logan, and go on a power trip for a little while. I plant a bomb, hack a computer, meet Adam Savage, sorry Smasher, and get shit on. The tower blows up, so if you're American you might want to look away. Some stuff happens and we're back as V, doing exciting things such as crawling and crawling. After some more crawling, it turns out Batman pulled me out and is like, hey dude, can I leave? My boy is like, sure, but check this out. Nice L, dumbass. After a short car ride, we get attacked by some corporate assassins, and I, who just got headshotted, need to take care of it. The first guy gets taken out by the cutscene, and I start shooting at the remaining ones. The cutscene claims another victim. You may see this and think, whoa, 3-0 to cutscene? But actually, QuickTime Event V claims the last one. I wake up at my boy Vic, and he told me Rocker Boy Reeves is in my head and is slowly killing me. Since it's Keanu, I'm fine with it. Misty then picks me up and rolls me home. She gives me some pills for popping, and I go to bed. I'm rudely awakened by Johnny Boy, and we proceed to have a Fight Club moment. I go insane, take some pills, and wake up in a shower. That's the prologue of Cyberpunk 2077, all 5 hours of it. Hope you enjoyed.